don't even know if you're on yet.
Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go.
Last time I wrote out.
What by day was stolen. Far from ourselves. He grows ever near to us. Our eyes once were blinded.
Now through him do we see.
Our hands once were idle. Now through them does he speak.
Oslav, please! We must leave this place! Isra! I'm here! You there. What brings you to this place? Why are you here? I am Freya of the Scar. I am here to either save my people, or avenge them. I am unsure. Something has taken control of most of the people of Solstein. It makes them forget themselves, and work on these horrible creations that corrupt the stones, the very land itself. My father, Storm, our shaman, says Mirak has returned to Solstein, but that is impossible. Then you and I both have reason to see what lies beneath us. Let us go. There is nothing more I can do here. The tree stone and my friends are beyond my help for now. We need to find a way into the temple below. His story is as old as Solstheim itself. He served the dragons before their fall from power, as most did. A priest in their order. But unlike most, he turned against them. He made his own path, and his actions cost him dearly. The stories say he sought to claim Solstheim for himself, and the dragons destroyed him for it.
That they have
His story is as old. Are you ready to help me now? We should not. We should check these rooms for supplies before heading further into the temple. Take your time. I shall follow you. You're ready. Who's there? You left me with no choice. We must be careful in these ruins. Traps can be anywhere, and there will likely be many. Miraak was trying to take power here, and protect himself in the process. I do not wish to imagine the kinds of things that happened in this chamber. Who are the poor souls trapped in these cages? What tortures did they suffer at Miraak's hands? Was it in service to the dragons, or for his own purposes? Look up there. I think I see something. The stairs are knocked out. I have no doubt you can find a way up. You never know. You may find something of value up there. I shall look around. We can proceed. Impressive. Was it worth the effort?
Yep.
I must not fail my people. You must find out. I suppose. I knew I heard something. Protect me! Victorious again. What's that? Now we end this! I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Yeah, I'm playing on PS4. And welcome to the stream. Let us hope that is the last of these traps. actually really sweet. I wasn't entirely sure how much I was going to dig on it, but yeah, this VR, it definitely makes a few things easier, and makes a few things a lot more difficult. But I've always been a fan of Skyrim and then the Elder Scrolls series, so I sort of had to pick it up as a like launch title, at least personal launch title when I picked up my PSVR, you know? It's a good time though.
If anyone can help us now, it is you. I do not know what it is Mirak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters.
Yeah.
But his path seems to be
the regular walking is a little wonky with the motion stick controls.
I wonder if we will find some answers.
And especially
to what
having to like
happened so
turn
long ago.
with a button press rather than like a joystick. It's a little weird. It's definitely teleportation mode's a bit abusable. As you can notice, you can go really fast. And it's pretty easy to backtrack too if you don't get stuck on a wall. Oops. Sorry, Freya.
Now we end it. What's that? I knew I heard something. Interesting. This may be worth exploring. Where did you come from? And so it ends.
Oh no. Yeah, I actually am pretty sure that it's been announced. I know at least they're doing a Fallout 4 VR version of some sort, and I'm assuming they're gonna put it on PS4 as well. I'm definitely looking forward to that. I actually picked this VR headset up on Black Friday this year, and well, maybe obviously this year, but picked up Skyrim with it. I could have sworn Fallout was out already, but I think it's like right around the corner, maybe sometime early December, mid-December. Possibly. Maybe I'm crazy, but it's probably within the next couple months at least. I am definitely looking forward to that one too.
It is no wonder. Agnes raised his temple to the ground. Seeing the remains hung up like trophies must have enraged him to no end. Something feels wrong. Brace yourself. Who's there?
Come on. Oh, Jesus.
Victorious again.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that was actually the bundle I was trying to get. As you can tell, I picked up everything to get the whole thing, but I had to buy it in the smaller bundles. Like, I had to get the PlayStation VR headset by itself, that little bundle that didn't really come with anything, not even the camera, apparently. So I had to pick up the camera and motion sticks and Skyrim separately. But I'm pretty happy with what I paid, or with what I got. I paid a little more, but not by a heck of a lot on Black Friday, at least. How have you been enjoying it? Oh, yeah, obviously, sorry, you said that. My bad. Well, I hope you enjoy it. I have certainly been. And maybe by the time you actually get to it, maybe Fallout will be out, huh? Give you something else to play. If you're in the market for new games or anything in the future, I also picked up Resident Evil 7 and Gran Turismo Sport. Actually, I should clarify, the bundle I got came with Gran Turismo Sport. I think I said earlier it didn't come with a game, but it did come with Gran Turismo Sport. But that's pretty cool. Resident Evil's terrifying, as you could probably imagine in VR, but it's freaking crazy looking. But yeah, that, and I also picked up a game called Riggs, which is a like mech arena like shooting kind of game, like a arena fighter. That you can download off the
there must be something
PS
more.
Store
Look
for
around.
like I think it's $29.
I will let you know if I find anything in the dining room.
But super fun game too. The only trouble with it is that since it's a multiplayer game, it kind of relies on people having VR headsets and playing. So there's not much of an audience out there to matchmake with yet. But if you know somebody, you can team up and just do like head-to-head versus a friend or something like that, and you can populate the rest of the map with AI at least if you want to get a feel for the game. But that's a pretty fun one that I've been playing with another buddy of mine who picked up a headset this year too. Oh wait, is this? More salts. I'm on the lookout for fire salts because I got another quest. I'm trying to collect 10 of them. They take forever. Yeah, okay, so you've seen Riggs. Looks like, it definitely, there's a lot to it. I think I've played maybe 20-ish, 30-ish minutes myself, and a buddy of mine, the guy who also has another VR headset, was over this last weekend. We were playing it over here, and he played it a whole bunch while we were hanging out, but I was mostly Bogart and Skyrim, so I can't really complain. And that's not fire salt.
I knew it! A secret passage in the dining area just opened up. This must be it. Let us move quickly.
Where? Oh, there she is. But yeah, once you get Skyrim unboxed and everything, you can definitely adjust. Try VR World. Is that the that's the like demo disc or whatever it kind of comes with, right? If I'm not mistaken. I haven't actually installed it yet, if that's the case. It looks pretty interesting. There's a few things on there. I think it has a Riggs demo, I'm pretty sure. But I have not installed it yet to check out the other stuff. I was too excited by Skyrim. I had to jump right in.
I wonder if there is something here that tells the story of Mira. Nothing but ruined books. I do not recognize this statue. We passed by a few of them earlier, but they are becoming more frequent as we get further in. I do not like this place. It almost looks as it is eerily quiet. I do not suspect that will be the case the further we go. Be on your guard.
Yeep. This place looks crazy. This is on the Dragonborn DLC, which the Skyrim VR comes with all the DLC packs that have been released, at least the main official things. I don't think you can do modding on PlayStation 4. I think that might be exclusive to the PC version, and Xbox One, I think, at this point does those mods. Maybe they do mods on PlayStation 4 if you're on the normal version. Oops. I'm out of stamina. Come on, start regenning. Shit. That's a well-timed pause, I think. Where's my stamina potion? Okay, let's try this. I didn't make it in time. Oh, fucking move! Fucking move!
I'm sorry, but you left me with no choice.
Looking bow. Ah, bummer. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I was kind of looking forward to. I used to play. I've got Skyrim on PC, as I'm sure so many people do at this point. But I've gone back to that game so many times and just modded the crap out of it every time I go back. I was kind of looking forward to putting some of my favorites on this version, but I guess not yet, or ever, maybe. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that maybe they'll patch it for support, but my guess is probably not with such a specific version. Not a big enough audience to really take advantage of it. I'm sure it comes with its own slew of bugs and issues trying to develop stuff for the VR environment. But who knows? I sure don't. Oh boy. One of these.
Ready yourself. This book, it seems wrong somehow. Here.
Let's do this first. Actually, I'm going to save that level up for when I need a heal in this place, I think.
Not. It may be what we seek.
The time comes soon when... What? Who are you to dare set foot here? You are Dragonborn. I can feel it. And yet... You have done little beyond the killing a few dragons. You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Solstheim is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my temple, and I can return home. Send him back where he came from.
No cool. Not cool.
He can await my arrival with the rest of Tamriel.
On the PC version, gosh,
What happened to you?
I'd have to double check my Steam profile, but my
Seemed as
guess
though you were not
is
really here.
probably over 1,000
See you,
minimum.
but also see through you.
Probably. Some of that's just leaving shit
Where?
AFK for a while.
Where
but,
is he? Can we
yeah,
reach him?
I've spent a lot of time.
Can
with
we
Skyrim.
kill him? This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Storm can make sense of what is going on. Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
Yeah, I know. That's, you say wow with 2 capital W's, and I can draw the comparison to how many hours I've spent in Skyrim to some MMOs, that's for sure. It's definitely one of my, all-time favorites. Most of the Elder Scrolls series has been like that for me. Started off with Morrowind. I didn't play anything before those, or before that one came out, but, did the same thing with Morrowind. Didn't do it as much with Oblivion, but definitely played that one a lot. Just not as much as either of the other two. Oh, what the heck? Come on. That's something to be aware of. There's definitely some teleport glitches if you use teleport mode. Sometimes you get stuck in rocks and walls and stuff. But usually you can get yourself back out. Come on, pick back up the controllers. You good? That's better. Oh, great. Just gotta follow you all the way back now. Actually, that isn't too far. If that's it.
The village is just ahead. Storm has used his magic to raise a barrier around it, protecting the few of us left. That the barrier is still there is a good sign.
Yeah, to continue on that thought, I've played a lot of Skyrim, but I haven't really played much of the DLC, so like this is all new to me. I haven't played through this Dragonborn DLC at all. This is still pretty early on in it, but at least I think so. But yeah, haven't seen the majority of this. Done the Dawnguard DLC. That was the one dealing with the vampires. Played through that. Not from both sides, but I played through it once.
Father, I have returned. There is yet hope.
Yeah, I have an embarrassing amount of time in those games.
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things. He has confirmed that Mirak is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
I feared that it would be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time.
Oh, come back, Arrow.
I
Come
fear
back.
there is too much we do not yet know.
Please, tell Storm what has happened.
That's another thing. Once you get the VR set up, it's best if you can stand like about 7-ish feet away from the TV. I realized just now I'm getting too darn close to the TV. I'm backing that up. That's why my arrow is going all like floaty away. I went outside the view of the camera. So that's one of the tricky things with this, is if you don't have enough good space and the camera doesn't have a good view on you, the motion controls don't get picked up super well. Or if you go to like try to shoot up high, your bow hand might go up off the screen like it looks like it just did to me. Now it's kind of floating backwards.
If anyone can help you,
You just bring it back into frame and it'll snap back.
So you have seen things, yes. My magic grows weak, and so does the barrier around our village. Time is short. Tell me what you know. Really? How?
Yeah, so, yeah, if you have time to prepare the space before you unveil it at Christmas, that might help smooth things along for usability.
The legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage. They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, it means what I feared has come to pass. Mirak was never truly gone, and now has returned. If you could go to this place and see him, are you like Mirak? Are you Dragonborn? Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was Dragonborn. I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Mirak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them from control. May darkness never touch you.
Where's this sending me? Let's see. Oh, not too far. Or wait, that's the Windstone. PS Pro. It's a regular PlayStation 4. It's just like the one of the older 500 gig systems. I got it used from a friend of mine, and that's I probably should have just bought one of the new ones. I'm already out of hard drive space. I thought I'd save a few bucks and I'd turn around and buy the PlayStation 4 VR and spend a whole bunch of money. Okay. Oh, that's better. Oh, did it hide everything? Looks like it hid everything from me for a minute while I was saving, strangely. Guess it doesn't want to see you to see my save game file names? That's weird. But I think I'm probably going to go ahead and take a little break for a bit, and I haven't had myself any dinner yet, so I'm going to go eat. I may or may not be back, but I've just set this up today for streaming. If you want to come back and watch sometime when I'm online, you're more than welcome. Appreciate it. Thanks, Maverick.